All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. How is everyone doing? Let's give it a minute for everyone to get in here. What is this music? Change it up a bit. All right, so hope everyone had a good day yesterday. We have some solid setups for today. Let me fix my mic a little bit, lower it down a bit. Okay, so we do have some solid setups. Hello, everyone. You like the tweet that I posted about the 7 rules yesterday? Yeah, definitely go check that out if you haven't. I also posted it in the Discord in the tips and tricks channel. It's definitely very informative. Emotions is probably the most important factor in trading. So definitely go take a look at that. Bookmark it if you want. I can even post it here if you want. Let me post it here so you guys could see it. There you go. So let's take a look at what we got today. So SPY looks absolutely fantastic here. We have this perfect wedge, right? 3 bounces off this bottom trend line. 1, 2, 3, 4 bounces off this top trend line. Not only did this wedge kind of hover right over this support or this previous resistance, right? Previous double top acted as support. It's kind of acting as a support again, right off the 0.5, right? So from the low to the high, taking the fib right off the 0.5. So that's obviously a bullish sign. Let's see what the 382 is. So sitting right above the 382 also. Pretty interesting. So we are getting very close to breaking out here, right? We are up 0.2% here at pre-market. If this can hold and push through here at open, I think we can easily see a move to 451 plus today. And potentially, I don't think we're going to see 453 today. We have CPI tomorrow, so that's going to be a big factor. And it's also Wednesday, typically a little bit choppier. So I don't think we're going to see the move today, but maybe we will. If we do, I'm going to look to play it. So SPY, we can look to get in right at open, honestly. I do already have Google and Microsoft, so I'm definitely going to watch those first. But if you're not in anything, that's something I would definitely watch. QQQ also, right? Sitting right here at that breakout point, pretty much the same chart. If it can break through 372.85, that would be my trigger, right? This previous resistance, support, whatever. Right, same exact thing there is what I would look at. Okay. Google entered at close yesterday. Right, we have these lower and lower highs, higher and higher lows. Previous resistance that was acting as support, we held perfectly, and we started to push through and break out end of day. So I just entered end of day for a potential gap up and continuation. So now we'll just look for that today. Microsoft also, right, huge flag into this previous support. Right, previous resistance acted as support, kind of acted as support here as well. If it can break through this 327 at open, it definitely looks good for some continuation. Meta also looks solid. Was keeping an eye on this. Was debating swinging this also. I just didn't pull the trigger as I took Google and Microsoft. Right, support. Want to see this curl and push through here. So just need these 309.84 support to hold. For anyone also that had a question about my script, this indicator, I just need, it's under review. So I just need to figure that out. So once that is good to go, then it will be back up. Tesla also looks pretty solid. I wanted to swing calls here, but right, so the overall chart here on a higher time frame looks great. We have previous support. Right, this next level we were kind of rejecting, but if we go into a smaller time frame, we have a bear flag here. Right, here's the pull, here's the flag. So I didn't really want to take calls. Right, if this breaks down, then you know it's going to it's a solid chart to the downside too. So both look pretty solid. Morning, Andre. So both ways look good. Just need to see which way it starts to break. The video again looks solid. It's been just consolidating sideways for a long time now, since Wednesday. So last Wednesday. So now for a week it's just been moving sideways. Once this actually breaks, it should see a nice run. I still like this to the downside though. All right, overall setup is pretty, you know, pointing in the downside direction. Netflix, right? Netflix, we had that break yesterday. That was a solid trade, and we ended up reclaiming and just moving sideways the rest of the day. So up 0.4% here pre-market. If it can finally break out, just needed to break that 445. Once 445 breaks, we have 448, and then once 448 breaks, we kind of have a lot of room to run. So we'll be watching that too. BAB up 1.7% here pre-market. It's kind of creating this flag here too. Clean up this chart a bit. So, right, BABA kind of in this flag. I would want to wait to see if it can hold this level. All right, previous resistance, acted as resistance, support, and we're kind of just in this middle here. All right, so up above, we have that resistance there. We'll keep an eye. Yeah, if everyone could drop a like, that would be great. Thank you very much. I don't really know how much it really does, but we'll see. I've been posting on like Instagram, TikTok, here and there, just testing them all out. Yeah, BABA has ER Thursday, tomorrow. So should be interesting. AMD, just been too much chop. Not really looking at this, right? Once this decides to actually break out, it's going to go crazy. But right now, it's just too much chop. Needs to either break below 107 or break above 121. Those are the two levels. But look at this huge flag. Looks very, very solid. Amazon, don't really like the way it looks. It's also gapped up. Apple, no setup there really. Needs to consolidate a bit more. Coin is pretty interesting, right? We've been in this trend to the downside for a pretty decent amount of time now. Once this breaks out, it should see a nice move. It is up 1% pre-market. If it can break out of this trend, I think we see a nice move to the upside. 95 plus. 95 plus. CPI is tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, tomorrow. So today we have crude oil at 10:30. Crude oil at 10:30. Let me post a screenshot. There we go. All right, there is a screenshot. If anyone wants that. Square looked pretty interesting too here. We had this little wedge right into a support, and now we're up 2.3% here pre-market. I was looking at this, but it's still sketchy. Overall downtrend, so it would be a bottom reversal. But we could definitely see if this holds, this bottom here holds at open, we could definitely see a nice run up, even a potential run up to 68. So if you want, set an alert there, and you could look at that as it's a riskier play, but it's not a bad play at all. Solid risk to reward. Let's see what else we got. And that's pretty much it for now. So we'll just be keeping an eye on Google, Microsoft, definitely QQQ and SPY. Delete this now. All right. What questions has everyone got? If you got any. So I think I covered pretty much everything. Google looks good. Microsoft looks good. Meta looks good if it can hold here. Tesla's interesting. If it can break out over 251, could definitely continue. FNGR. So definitely a nice flag. Don't really know what this is. It's also kind of like a penny stock, but great flag there, right? Higher lows, lower highs, definitely setting up for its next move. You're looking at Microsoft to the downside below 323 as a trigger. Risk to reward's not really, I mean, it could be worth it. You could play puts off this resistance, right? Previous support. So if it does reject, you could definitely play puts off of that with a target 322.5, and then it also has a gap to fill to the downside, right? But overall uptrend, market is also pretty strong overall, right? SPY and QQQ look like they want to break out to the upside. So again, just playing with the overall trend here. Take a look at Disney. Sure, stock sucks though. Right, so it is flagging. We had this bottom, multiple support bounces here. It's up 1.4% pre-market. It has earnings today. Earnings are today. So premiums are going to be a lot. Implied volatility is going to be high. If it can break through 89.73, it can continue. But earnings are today, so be careful. Yeah, I'm already in Microsoft. PayPal. So PayPal, right, has this kind of wedge into the support, right? Previous support acted as another double bottom here. So if it can hold, good. If it can start to push up, we could break out kind of through that resistance, 63.99, 64, let's say. What quest? Do I mostly draw trends using daily and hourly? Not daily, but 30-minute, 1 hour, typically. 30-minute or the 1 hour. For my trigger, do I wait for any confirmation hold, or do I plan smaller time frame? No, I don't plan smaller time frames, and I don't wait for confirmation. I don't really, if you've been around for a bit, I don't really believe in confirmation. I get in as soon as it starts to break. Right, if you wait for confirmation, I think it's like a kind of a made-up thing, honestly. Unpopular opinion, but right, just because a candle closes over a time frame of your choice doesn't mean it can't go back the other way. Right? I guess it can help you create a plan and follow that plan, but my plan is based off patterns and support and resistance. Okay. If everyone could drop a thumbs up, be sweet. Yep. You got it. You got it. So I do like the look of meta. If it breaks through 309.84, we're going to see a decent drop. If it holds, I want to see this curl up and push through to that resistance there. Okay. So we'll see what happens, guys. SPY looks solid. What we could have happen today is some more consolidation, pullback, just more consolidation, waiting for CPI, and it'll be sick if CPI then could send it all the way up. No, I've never traded futures, Marco. All right, no need to change something that's not broken. I've been very successful with trading options. There's no need to change it. But you can use the same charting techniques. It's the same thing, just different market. So, a lot of good charts here. A lot of good charts. Any last minute questions before I jump out of here and go set up the Zoom? I'm drinking my Jet Fuel. Got black coffee. And it is strong. It is strong. How far out of options do you play? You found most success so far with at the money 2 weeks out. I play 0 DTE and weekly options. If it's Spire QQQ, I'm taking 0 DTE. If it's any of these names, I'm taking weekly. Yep, Jet Fuel, baby. I don't use any indicators. I have this one up. Just helps me identify trend, but that's really it. I'm not using anything. Absolutely, Gareth. I should make a t-shirt that says Jet Fuel with a cup of coffee. SMCI. I think I looked at this yesterday, actually. So higher lows, we pushed up yesterday. It's creating this flag now. Oh, it's down. Pre-market has earnings, just had earnings. So this is totally invalid. Nothing to really say here. Just had earnings, so it's dropping down to 295. But otherwise, this was a nice flag, though. Yep, big drop there. Big drop. So, gonna go get the Zoom set up. Appreciate everyone stopping by. YouTube fam, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. As always, it is Wednesday, so Wednesdays are typically more choppy. So, if there's a day to sit out, it's Wednesdays, especially in the afternoon. Don't trade in the afternoon. Be risk first.